Good morning from Hersheypark in Pennsylvania, USA, our third park of the USA road trip. We're so excited to be here today.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to it. This park's got 14 roller coasters. I'm not too sure if we're going to get them all in today.
Oh wow, there is a huge amount of coasters on offer here. The park itself is the home of Hershey's chocolate and it dates back to 1906. A lot of history here too,
yeah,
Charlotte.
I'm really looking forward to it.
We're actually going to start off this morning by heading into Hershey's Chocolate World, which is right next door to the theme park, and there's a dart ride in here.
I can't wait.
Worth pointing out, this is completely free to enter and separate from the park. This also opens earlier, so we thought we'll start in here before we head into the theme park itself. It's going to be busy today. They've got the all-new Wildcat's Revenge, a new RMC that's just opened. Along with that, we'll get on Candymonium, B&M Hyper that was under construction last time I was here in 2019, Skyrush, and so much more. I'm really excited to be at this park. Let's go and head into Chocolate World. It's so nice not to see the main entrance under construction because last time it was all being changed. And yeah, we're going to head here into Chocolate World, which looks like a chocolate factory. Well, if you love Hershey's chocolate, this is really the place to be. Look at it in here, Charlotte. It's absolutely massive.
This is so good in here.
Yeah, and it's literally free to enter as well, which is fantastic. Right next door to the theme park. Great photo opportunity over here. Hey. And yeah, there is a dart ride, which is just upstairs from what I remember. So we're going to go and take you on there. We'll be able to film on that.
Sure.
It's massive in here. Hershey's Chocolate Tour, just down that way. Oh, I love the sign for this. The Hershey's Chocolate Tour. Let's go and give it a ride. There's so much history to this park, and you can see a lot of that in the queue line just here. And yeah, through these big windows, you look down and see the huge shop. And here's a look at the ride system straight on this morning. Let's go. Welcome to the chocolate factory.
Which are harvested and shipped towards the tropical regions around the world.
So yeah, it tells you the process of how the chocolate's made. Got the screen here.
And thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp and bits of cacao pod.
Very well themed. Time to be roasted.
Cocoa nibs have been ground down like this for thousands of years.
Hershey man.
Milling machines generate lots of heat through intense pressure and friction. The grinding turns cocoa nibs into the smooth, dark liquid.
We mix sugar into the milk using large batching tanks. We pasteurize and condense the sweet milk. Now the chocolate fountain records powder. Then we mix in the cocoa butter we pressed out earlier and add a dash of vanilla. This brings out the chocolate's rich taste and creamy texture. And of course,
granite rollers to smooth and transform refined crumb into milk chocolate. The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing the rich.
This ride is so impressive and it's really long as well.
then we send them a
Hershey bar.
Hey, do you like the character, Charlotte? All the Reese's and Hershey bars up there.
Look how he's swinging his leg.
There's the characters. There he
All
is.
of that fresh, delicious Hershey's chocolate goodness is finally ready to be packaged.
Like Hershey's milk chocolate, special dog box.
Hershey animatronic.
Reese's peanut butter cups. My personal
Wow, look at this.
Everyone has a favorite. Mine are Hershey's Kisses chocolate.
Hershey's Kisses. Woo! It's come to the end of the ride, through the light tunnel. What a fantastic dart ride that is. The Hershey's Chocolate Tour. That dart ride is absolutely fantastic, and you even get a free sample at the end as well. How did you find that?
Oh, that was really nice, that was. I wasn't expecting that. I was just going through the whole chocolate story and then seeing the characters. That was really special, that was.
You feel like you're Willy Wonka, don't you? Going through a chocolate factory and seeing it all, the process of how it's all made, animatronics in there, projections, just a really good Omnimover style dart ride. And the best thing is it's completely free. You can come and have a day out, just come and have a look around the shop, go on the dart ride a couple of times, have a few free samples.
The good thing is you don't like Hershey, so I can have yours as well.
I love Hersheypark, but I'm not a big fan of Hershey chocolate, I've got to say. But anyway, it's amazing in here. I'll just get a couple more shots, then we'll make our way outside over to the park entrance and head inside the theme park. It really is amazing in here, and yeah, I definitely recommend coming in here before the park opens, because like I say, this opens from 9 AM, park hours are 11 till 8. So yeah, it's perfect just coming in here to start your day. Yeah, look at this massive Hershey's chocolate shop. Did you enjoy your Hershey's chocolate bar?
Right, I do have to say, I had Hershey's like 4 years ago and it was okay. I've just opened that, I couldn't even eat it, it tastes like sick. I'm about to have a mint to get rid of the taste.
I'm not a fan. I love the part, but I'm not a fan of the taste of chocolate.
Look at this.
It's an acquired taste,
Then you
isn't
get
it?
the little toys out.
Hey, are you ready for some rides, Charlotte?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to seeing the main entrance out here actually. Now it's not under construction. Wow, look at the main entrance here. It looks completely different to when I was here in 2019. Obviously back then it was undergoing the huge transformation into Chocolate Town. I've got to say the entrance looks amazing, and yeah, Candymonium at the back there looks fantastic too. The park's B&M Hypercoaster that opened in 2020. Well, we just made our way in through the turnstiles, and yeah, the entrance is beautiful. It's a shame the music's blasting out so loud there. It would be really nice to have a theme tune when you're coming in, I think. However, what they've done with this is great. I mean, look at this, how it wraps around the entrance. Candymonium, B&M Hyper, I love a good hyper coaster. And look at the track colour as well, the Hershey's colour. And then you've got this lovely fountain down here at the front, which looks absolutely amazing. Like, how good is this entrance?
Oh, this is so good, it's just so spacious, there's so much going on, it's lovely. It's just like you say, it's a shame about the audio.
Yeah, it just would have been better if it had like a grand kind of entrance track when you came in, I think. But yeah, this is amazing. Look at the skyline. And of course, very excited for Wildcat's Revenge today. It's going to be busy, it's going to be hot, but you know what? We're going to have a fantastic day here at Hersheypark. Now Candymonium stands at 210 foot tall, and look at the entrance to this, like the big sign over there. The station looks great. I'm really impressed with all this down here at the entrance. So much better than when I was last here. But yeah, let's go and have a ride. Unfortunately, we can't film on many of the rides here. There's a few we'll be able to, but in general, on-ride filming is not allowed. But of course, we'll get lots of off-ride footage throughout the day. Waited 5 minutes there for our ride over on Candymonium, and yeah, with that attraction, you need to put bags in a locker. That's the case with a lot of rides here. Made our way into the station, running 3 trains, and yeah, with that hyper coaster, you've got the clamshell restraints and also seat belts on there too, so it takes a little bit longer. But you know what? I enjoyed the ride. It's got some nice bits of floater airtime. Not loads of ejector though on there, was there?
No, there wasn't, but I quite enjoyed it. I love the turnaround section where the fountain was. That really made it special. But the track colour was lovely, and overall, it was a really good coaster.
It's a great entrance ride when you walk in and
Definitely.
see it. It's just good fun, and the first drop was fantastic. But yeah, it was that helix around the fountain that really made it a great ride. But yeah, it's a really nice attraction. As soon as you walk in, just seeing it there as part of Chocolate Town, really enjoy getting on that. Well, we got the characters out over here too. Look at this. Woo! In our material world. Fantastic. Oh, I've got the mic. Yay! Yeah. Right then, so we're making our way now down towards Wildcat's Revenge, and it's its opening day today here at Hersheypark. It's great that we managed to get it this trip. We didn't know, did we?
No, we wasn't sure, was we?
And we timed it perfect for the opening day, which is great. But anyway, we got in the park for early admission this morning, so a few of the rides are open, like we just did Candymonium, but not everything's open yet, and Wildcat's Revenge will be an 11 o'clock opening ride. So yeah, we've got this holding area. We're going to wait here and then make our way down to the ride for 11. Oh, this is it! Oh my God, Wildcat's Revenge. Opening day, down to the right, that's it. Look at this, we are off. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. Charlotte's going for it. You've got to love the buzz of an opening day. I can't believe we've timed it for this trip. There's a lot of people. I'd probably say 500-600 people behind us. Where are we going, Charlotte? Follow the crowd, follow the crowd. We're doing well. We're not bothered about first train or anything. We just don't want to wait like 2 hours. So let's see how we go. Stay to the left. Woo! That's Fahrenheit. Oh my God. You're doing well, Charlotte. Yeah. You're doing well. Hey, oh, thank you. Hey, Think About Worldwide on YouTube. Woo! Oh, people are slowing down, and here it is coming into view. Brand new RMC Wildcat's Revenge. You love the sign just there on the side. How awesome does that look? And here we go. We made it, Charlotte. We're here. Hey, well done. Oh, I need some water now. Woo! Caught our breath back, and here we are down at the main entrance to Wildcat's Revenge. Look at this. We've done quite well. I reckon there's maybe 20-25 minutes worth of queue in front of us. Not too bad. We've done well there. And here's a look at Wildcat's Revenge on its opening day. Really pumped to ride this. The atmosphere is always electric on the opening day of new roller coasters. And yeah, this replaces Wildcat. They used to operate here from 1996 through to 2022. And yeah, that was a GCI wooden coaster. And of course, this has been completely transformed by RMC into this hybrid. Look at the stall there. We've got 4 inversions to enjoy on this ride. Oh, look at it. I've got to say, the Zero car, the front of the train looks awesome. And yeah, considering it's a morning ride, I think the pacing looks pretty good. Very excited for this.
The stall looks great. Can't wait to get on it.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We've been waiting about 15 minutes so far. Lockers are just down here. And yeah, everyone's clapping as it comes into the brake run. It's just always great coming to these opening days. It reminds me a lot of the look of Zadra. Hey! Because Zadra RMC. That was a ground up, not a conversion. Obviously this is a conversion of an older ride. Yeah, Zadra was a ground up, brand new from RMC. But yeah, it reminds me with the look of it just there. But the colour scheme's great with the black and also red. But yeah, of course, everything needs to go into the locker down there. And we'll see you when we come off. But I'll put in lots of off-ride footage of the brand new Wildcat's Revenge. my God, we've just done our first ride there on Wildcat's Revenge on its opening day, and that was absolutely incredible, wasn't it?
I love that so much. The elements on there was great, and coming in towards the end of the station, it just kept its pace so well, and it just kept giving.
You look at it off ride and think it looks fantastic, but you think it's going to be a mid-tier RMC, but that rides like one of the big boys out there, you know.
I completely agree, fantastic.
It rides like Iron Gwazi, it rides like Steel Vengeance. That was fantastic. The airtime on there was incredible. We were right at the back, so the first drop was amazing. Of course, love the zero-G stalls on RMCs, and that one, the pacing through it was brilliant. There was an excellent double down where we had some amazing ejector airtime. There was points in there where I didn't know where I was, but 1 minute we were flipping to the left, 1 minute to the right. It was incredible, wasn't it?
There was points on there where I was just trying to catch my breath because it just kept giving, and we got into the break one, I was like, ah,
yeah,
amazing.
The wave turn on there gave airtime at the back as well, proper popped out onto the side. It was fantastic. That is one of my favourite RMC coasters. I cannot wait to get back on Steel Vengeance next week, but you know what, that was brilliant. It exceeded all my expectations, and the fact we got it. Track was only completed on this a couple of weeks ago. Testing only started like 10 days ago, and it's open already. Like, that is insane.
We wasn't sure if we was going to get it on the trip. Like, before we booked it, it wasn't announced, and they announced it, and we was like, we're finally getting it.
Oh, we've met so many lovely people down here today as well, so hi out there to all of you. But opening day, coming into the brake run, Wildcat's Revenge, amazing. 10 out of 10. Brilliant ride and a big improvement on the original Wildcat. As expected, it's a busy day here at Hersheypark, but you know what, I'm just so happy to be back at this park. And here we're making our way down to Skyrush, which is the coaster you can see with the big yellow lift hill down there. Oh, there's a look at Great Bear, one of my favourites ever, B&M inverts. Looking forward to getting back on that. And look at this, the chairlift just here. What do you think of that, Charlotte?
That's really cute. I didn't realise they had one of those.
Yeah, this park is massive. It's got so many rides. It really is a 2-day park, but it's one of them. When you're doing 25 parks, you can't do 2 days everywhere. Yeah, definitely. But it's so nice to be here. And yeah, we're going to have a ride now over on Skyrush, just down here on the right-hand side. This is an Intamin wing coaster that opened back in 2012. Yeah, let's look at the train up there. It's advertised on a 60-minute wait. It's a busy one today, but we always knew it was going to be, with it being the opening of a brand new coaster. But yeah, look at that. There's a look at the train. Operations are pretty good here though, so I don't think it'll be too bad. Just come off Skyrush here at Hersheypark, and yeah, that coaster stands at 200 foot tall with a top speed of 75 miles an hour. Intamin wing coaster. In fact, really, you're only on the wing if you're on the outer seats. 4 per row, and then you've got the 2 tiered seats in the middle. And yeah, with that, it's got a cable lift hill straight to the top. We was on the back row, so you whip down that drop, which is great. But I tell you what, it's very uncomfortable, isn't it?
That is so uncomfortable. I could not wait to get off. The restraints digged into my legs so much.
Yeah, that's the problem on there. You get some great airtime throughout that, but you can't really enjoy it because of the restraints on there. They dig in so much, don't they?
I just could not wait to get off.
Yeah, it's a shame you come into the brake run at the end and your thighs are hurting that much, aren't they? I think you were even worse than me, weren't you there?
On the brake one, it was just digging in so much, it was just so painful.
Yeah, the ejector airtime is brilliant, but you just can't appreciate it because of the restraints on there, unfortunately. I wasn't really that impressed with Skyrush when I came here 4 years ago, and yeah, my opinion still stands. And yeah, it's just one of them. It's just not really for me, that ride. Yes, it's intense, but then restraints just take away from it on there, don't they?
I think for me, it wouldn't bother me if I never went on that coaster again.
Luckily, we only waited 35 minutes, which is good.
Bad.
But yeah, it's one of them. Once and it's done for me here at this park. Wildcat's Revenge, absolutely amazing. Candymonium, but yeah, with that, it just doesn't really do much for me. Yeah, it's the restraints. I tell you what, you get some great views down here of the coasters, and yeah, as you can tell from the video, lots of the rides are kind of built on top of each other, which creates a great energy throughout the park. There's Comet. Last time I was here, this pathway wasn't open because they were building Candymonium and yeah, doing the whole entrance. I couldn't see this. Yeah, the views are fantastic down here, and it looks pretty though with the colour scheme Skyrush. I'll give it that. Yeah, it gives you a bit of an idea on the restraints there on Skyrush with the mark on your legs just there.
Painful.
Oh, such a shame, because, you know, it is a good layout on there. It's got airtime, it's intense, it looks the part, but yeah, it just doesn't ride that well because of the train design. But still, I'll tell you what I absolutely loved last time we came here. This B&M inverted roller coaster, really unique layouts. It's called Great Bear, and yeah, this is fantastic, it really is. So I think we're going to head on to here now. Also, just wanted to say we're saving a fortune so far this trip, thanks to the water refill station.
We are saving so much money, like a bottle of water is like $5.50.
Yeah, so it's ideal, like with these water stations at all the parks. Here we go, this is what you want on a hot day. Whee! And the sprinklers just there. And here's the entrance to Great Bear. 1998 this B&M invert opened, and it features 4 inversions. It's got a great roar to it, as you'll hear in the off-ride footage. Oh, it's a great layout with this one, Charlotte. Oh, one of the best inverted coasters out there in my opinion. Let's go, 30-minute advertised wait, so not too bad. Well, it was advertised at 30, it's been a little bit longer than that, taking a while to get the trains out. We waited 55 minutes. Woo! It is hot out there. Look at Charlotte, it's like you got a vest on just there.
No, I'm trying to keep me out.
33 degrees Celsius now.
It was hot in that view, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, but here we go, looking forward to Great Bear. And we'll put in some off-ride footage from this monster for you. Well, Great Bear was definitely worth the wait. It's an old school B&M coaster with that classic roar and brilliant elements, but with a twist with the different layout on there. A big reason because of the layout being different is due to the fact that when it was built, they couldn't actually put any of the supports into the river, so it meant that they're kind of intertwining round, doing all these different elements, and you got that really quirky start on there too.
Oh, I love the beginning. The elements on there are great. I just wish there was something a bit extra at the end, because you just sort of come into the brakes, even if it was just an inversion or something at the end.
Well, yeah, it's quite forceful on the inversions on there. There's 4 of them throughout the layouts. But yeah, the start of the coaster's great, isn't it? How you do that kind of turn around.
I really like that. It's very different.
Yeah, you don't normally get that. There's no other B&M invert with a layout quite like this one. It's really unique. I'd say that Monster at Grona Lund is also a really unique invert for layouts. But yeah, that was fantastic. Really good to get back on there. Waited a bit longer than we expected, but you know what? It was well worth it. It's a great B&M. There's so many rides here at Hersheypark. And yeah, look at this flume ride over here. It's got a little airtime hill at the bottom, and yeah, the boat bumps. Yeah, look at that turnaround at the top. Fantastic. Super duper looper over there as well. There's a car ride back here, and there's also an observation tower called the Hershey's Kissing Tower.
Oh, Hershey Kisses.
Oh, should we go on that?
Yeah, we'll go on that.
Yeah, it's right here, it's walk on, so we may as well. We'll be able to film on there, and it means we'll be able to get a nice overview looking out over Hersheypark for you. But yeah, when Charlotte said just about the ending to the ride, you can see what we mean just here. It kind of meanders around here into this S-bend and then up into the brake run. But yeah, like a 0G roll or something at the end would have been nice. But yeah, here it comes. Great Bear. Definitely one of my favourite inverts. Oh, lovely fountain package out here at the front of the Kissing Tower. Yeah, let's go on.
250 feet into
And
the
here we go, get some nice audio on here too.
During the ride. Take in the views of Hershey, Pennsylvania, and listen to the story of how it came to be. Our founder, Milton S. Hershey, opened his chocolate factory in the middle of Derry Township in 1905. He chose this location due to the convenient
look at
access
this.
to fresh
Storm
milk
running just over there. Fahrenheit in the distance.
Factory town is known as Hershey,
So many great rides.
the sweetest place on earth.
Yeah, you got all the houses literally here.
Houses, businesses, and entertainment came into existence.
And there's the Hershey Chocolate Factory.
We know today. Let's take a closer look at some of the attractions inspired by our founder.
Yeah, there's the monorail that goes right outside the park, which is really cool.
Leisure grounds for the employees of Hershey's Chocolate Factory. Today, our family theme park has more than 70 attractions, including 15 coasters. Coming this summer, our all-new wood and steel hybrid coaster, Wildcat's Revenge.
Oh, we've done it.
Takes riders through one-of-a-kind thrills found only at Hersheypark. Climb a 140-foot hill, hit max speeds of 62 miles
Wow,
per
what a
hour.
great view. The skyline at this park is amazing.
Invert 4 times and stalk your prey through the world's largest underflip on 3 custom trains. Below us, you'll see Zoo America, a year-round 11-acre walk-through zoo, home to more than 200 animals from 5 regions of North America.
We just did our ride there on the Hershey Kisses Tower. Did you enjoy that?
Quite nice getting an overview of the park and surrounding areas.
Yeah, it's great. It makes you appreciate how big this area is. I mean, you've got the zoo here, you've got a big stadium. Like, it's amazing around here. Oh, and who's this just there?
I have no idea who he is.
I've been replaced. Yeah. Bye, Charlotte. Yeah, just over here, this is really cool. Obviously, you've got Storm Runner there in the background, but you've got 3 S&S shot towers here. And the good thing is, they're all 3 different heights. Like, how cool is that? You got the Kisses Tower on the left, you got the Reese's Tower there, and the Hershey's Tower here on the right-hand side. So unique, and that's the thing with this park. I do love how everything all relates back to chocolate and the area, and that's great.
It makes it. It's a really good theme for a park, really.
Oh, it is. Like, it's a great amusement park here. Like I say, you could easily spend 2 days here seeing everything. Look at this, so much history. And yeah, so many different rides here. You've got Zoo America over there. Like,
Look at the frog hopper. That is so classic UK.
it is. Like, it's how the one used to look at Alton Towers, that, isn't it? There you go. But yeah, we're going to make our way down here now towards the Woody. This is a really picturesque part of the park with the river running through just here, all the geese down there, the Valley of Beer. Yeah, lots of food options here. And then Storm Runner in the background with its top hat there, which looks fantastic. And yeah, we'll definitely get on there later on. At the moment, Storm Runner and Fahrenheit, 2 big Intermin coasters, are both on 90 minutes. Oh, it's busy. Here's a look then at Storm Runner. Look at that. Intermin hydraulic launch coaster. You don't really get that many of the hydraulic launches around now. And yeah, eventually I think they'll all be replaced with LSMs. So you certainly got to make the most of them. But yeah, it's a really good ride. We're launching out. We've got a lot of kick to them, these. Off it goes. And yeah, you can hear it in the background with the screams. You got Jolly Rancher Remix over here, Vekoma Boomerang. This has been completely repainted and rethemed since last time I was here. Yeah, it has got the best restraints on here. Make it more comfortable. Yeah, it is just a standard Vekoma Boomerang. As much as it's a pretty one, we're not really going to prioritise them sort of rides, are we?
It looks great though.
We'll definitely get on Storm Runner though.
On one train.
Is it? Oh, that's slow that.
The queue's so big.
Yeah, I think we'll save for a little bit later on, but yeah, there's a look at it. Charlotte didn't realise it's actually a dual loading station. So yeah, it's got one on this side, one on the other. So it is on 2 trains. I asked at the entrance, it said it's about 50 minutes. So yeah, I think we'll go for it. To be honest, it doesn't look too bad here. Yeah, it's just down the front here and then up to the station. So let's get in the queue for Storm Runner. Now either the operations are really slow or it's massively overestimated, because it's only this little bit down here, up the steps, and we're on. So let's find out. We just did our ride there on Storm Runner, the 2005 Intermin Accelerator Coaster. And yeah, it was advertised on the app at 90 minutes. It told us at the entrance 50. How long did we wait?
25 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good, don't you?
That's not bad at all, really.
It's a great ride. It's got a 75-mile-an-hour launch. It's also got 3 inversions, which I think took Charlotte by
I
surprise.
just wasn't expecting that. That was like Stealth and Rita all rolled up together. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and with the addition of inversions that you don't get on those, and that's why you weren't really expecting them,
I just
weren't
wasn't
you?
expecting it. It was coming up. I was like, oh, we're going upside down.
Yeah, it's not the longest ride, but I tell you what, it's really smooth, it's very forceful, the launch is great, and that's the thing in this heat as well. You feel the intensity more on these rides,
Oh,
don't you?
definitely, with how hot it is.
I tell you what, though, you can't go wrong with a good old accelerator like
I
that.
loved that.
Fantastic, brilliant ride. Oh, I really enjoyed Storm Runner there. Absolutely epic coaster that is. And yeah, right next door, like we say, you've got the Jolly Rancher Remix. And yeah, you've also got a Zamperla Nebula here too. They're not just popping up all over Europe. they are here in America too, and these are great rides. They look fantastic from off-ride, and this one's got all Jolly Ranchers on the side of it. How about that? Got the lighting package on there too, and yeah, these are great fun. And I really like the location of this, actually in the middle here of the Vekoma Boomerang. It's a great location. So yeah, when they refreshed all this area, they put in the nebula, and yeah, it really works there. Hersheypark is absolutely huge, and it's home to a great variety of attractions. Yeah, there's a massive water ride over there, and this is the boardwalk area, and yeah, you've got the water park all down that area too, and yeah, there's loads of other rides down here at this back section of the park. And here it comes, everyone's out to get absolutely soaked on Tidal Force. Whee! Oh, I love it. Oh, that's nice, huh?
She's here singing for me.
Woo! Nice bit of live entertainment. Hey! How are you coping with the heat? Just walking past the entrance to Wildcat's Revenge again, and yeah, opening day, 45 minutes, not too bad at all. And yeah, I don't know if I showed you this earlier, if you saw it in the vlog, you got an old piece of Wildcat's track going over the exit there, which is really cool. So right down here at the back of the park, you've got a set of dueling GCI wooden roller coasters called Lightning Racer. Never tends to get too busy, this I don't think, because of where it is at the back here.
It's quite quiet down here, we should give it a go.
Yeah, let's go and have a ride on here, Lightning Racer. Only waited about 5 minutes so far, and we're up here making our way into the air gates. Yeah, only running one side on Lightning Racer. There's the other one just over there. Let's go and ride this GCI. We only waited 10 minutes there for our ride on Lightning Racer, and yeah, you've got two sides, Thunder and Lightning, and yeah, I really enjoyed getting on that. Only one side operational today, but it's a great GCI, it's nice and long.
It was a nice long layout, but I kind of felt like I'd been put in a shopping trolley and shook down a hill. It was a bit rattly, but I think it's because of the heat.
Yeah, definitely, like wooden coasters in the heat don't always go that well.
It's so hot.
What do you think of the layout though?
Yeah, it was nice and long, there's good elements on there. It would have been better if it was dueling.
Yeah, some good kind of pops of airtime around there as well. The ride actually opened back in year 2000.
Oh, so it's quite old then.
Yeah, it's 23-year-old GCI, this is.
Quite impressive.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, but I do like a good racing coaster. And yeah, it was nice that. Shame we weren't racing, but yeah, it's a good ride down here at the back. And that's the thing with it being in this location, doesn't really get that big a weight, which is good. And yeah, there's a look at the lift hills. Yeah, we was on the lift hill at the bottom there, and obviously you've got the one up there at the top too. But yeah, really interesting how they built them kind of staggered and not right next to each other. And yeah, quite a long layout all the way over here. It's limited for filming off-ride shots of this one because of its location down here at the back. You've got the water park kind of off to the right there. But yeah, I do love a good GCI wooden coaster. Oh, great view of Wildcat's Revenge up there. It was absolutely awesome. Really enjoyed that earlier on. And yeah, here's a look over at a huge show building that's got a Mara spinning coaster inside called Laugh Track. So we're going to give this a go over here now. I think it said 45 on the app, but you can't really trust the app, we've noticed today. It seems to be pretty inaccurate. Now there's a look at one of the test cars. And here's the entrance over here. We've got a bit of queue line entertainment going on. Guess the theme tune. Keep us entertained in this slow moving queue for Laugh Track. At least they've come to entertain us. Well, we made it past the merge point and thought, oh, they must not be long until we're at the station. Been waiting here about 15 minutes now. It's painfully slow, this. Really slow. Well, I've been waiting for almost an hour now for Laugh Track just here. And yeah, look at that. Sending some empty seats just there. I can't believe it. Like, oh, the operations on here. 70 minutes later, and we've had our ride there on Laugh Track, the indoor spinning coaster. But before we talk about the experience of the ride, firstly, let's just talk about them operations on there.
That was just so disappointing. The member of staff at the point for going in let 18 people jump the queue and never said anything.
Yeah, that was at the merge point, wasn't it, into that indoor section. So yeah, literally that many people queue jumps. And then the second thing, when you've got over an hour's wait and empty seats are going out on the ride, nothing wrong with them seats because they were being filled up all the time. times. In fact, whilst we were waiting in the station, we saw the 6 seats go out empty, which is crazy.
That is just unacceptable when you've got a queue that long to be sending around empty seats.
I'd say that's the worst operations I've seen on a roller coaster ever. You know, it's crazy. It's really frustrating because there's that big of a queue. People are all waiting for it, and then you've got empty seats going out, and a member of staff letting that many people cut in the line. It was crazy. That was, wasn't it?
It's just unacceptable.
In terms of the ride experience itself, then yeah, with Laugh Track, it's a good indoor spinning roller coaster. It's got all like UV billboards and that sort of thing. It's basically Crush's coaster from Disneyland Paris, but without the little pre-start section before the main lift. But yeah, the ride itself is good fun.
And I love Crush's coaster. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. It was quite unique seeing all the UV, but it was just, oh, it's just such a long wait.
If you'd waited like 30 to 40 minutes, would have been fine. But yeah, at 70 minutes and with all them issues, yeah, it's a real shame, disappointing with that one. Here we go, another cool down for Charlotte now. Hey, that's what you need. It is so hot today. We've had 34 degrees C today. It is really hot, but we've still got a couple of hours left here at Hersheypark to try and get some more rides in. We've got Fahrenheit. We'll definitely have a go on there. That's the other big Intamin coaster. So we'll give that a go. We'll do the monorail because we get a really nice scenic view around the park. And just go from there. There's a couple of other rides down the bottom, Super Duper Looper that I'd like to do, and Comet, but all depends on time. It's a big park. It's been busy as we were expecting today, with it being an opening day of a major ride. And yeah, we'll just try and get in what we can do. I'm really pleased with what we have managed to get to see and do though at this park today. If we knew that Laugh Track was going to be that long of a wait, we probably wouldn't have done it. But you were looking forward to it at indoor coaster, weren't you?
We didn't realise it was going to be that long, and obviously the issues, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, but you enjoyed the ride, didn't you, Charlotte?
I enjoyed it. It was quite good.
You know, and that's the main thing. I know you love a good indoor coaster.
I do.
Well, there's not much of a line for the monorail, so we thought we'd come and have a ride on here, and obviously we'll be able to take you on with this one with a POV. You get a great aerial view looking over the park, get lots of different shots. That's the thing, it's been a busy day for us today, so we've not got loads of off-ride footage of lots of different rides because it's just time, isn't it? Fitting everything in. But you know what, I have really enjoyed getting back to this park today. Definitely a 2-day park if you want to see and do everything. I mean, last time I was here I got on all the coaster creds, and I got the 2 today that I needed, which is good. Obviously Charlotte's not going to get them all, but it's not all about the creds this trip, is it? You know.
It's not. I knew I wasn't going to get on everything, but I think I've done the big hit.
Definitely. We're going on this lovely monorail now. And yeah, that's the thing, you've been on the main rides here. You know, you've got on things like Skyrush, we've got the new coaster in.
I wasn't going to get on everything.
Yeah, definitely, but we will go on the monorail here and get a nice scenic view now. And here we go then on the Hersheypark monorail. Great view of Skyrush over there. Great Bear. Oh, nice, just get some shade as well. Storm Run, I really enjoyed that earlier on. Fantastic. Some great views of it from up here. Pretty fast moving monorail. There's the shot towers again. And there's loads of rides for kids here as well. Pepsi building. Yeah, like I said, this will take us actually out of the park and back in again. Seems like it's filtering out a little bit now, doesn't it? Yeah, a lot of the big groups. But yeah, you got Zoo America here. We go over the top of the zoo area. Little cars down there. And you've got a real road just behind it. Awesome skyline at this park. And yeah, it's where the animals are. Candymonium. And discover our dining experiences. Here we are, out of the park. Hey, we are it's quite funny, isn't it, how you come out here? Don't tell nobody to do that. Did you go to the zoo? Here we go, look at the building just over there.
Explore the many wonders of chocolate at Hershey.
The old factory.
Featuring the free Hershey's chocolate tour ride and create your own candy bar attraction. Afterwards, shop at
Love the smokestacks over there.
For one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of this now is used for offices and back of house.
Chocolate and roller coasters that make Hershey sweet. Hersheypark supports Milton Hershey School in its mission of helping students lead happy, healthy, and fulfilling lives. Just as our founder, Milton S. Hershey.
Really cool all this around here.
More at mhskids.org.
There's a real train tracks just down there.
We are now
Not in the park.
site of the original Hershey's chocolate factory, starting more than 200 animals.
Yeah, over 200 animals they've got here in the zoo.
The zoo began when Milton Hershey received prairie dogs as a gift.
See lots of birds down there.
America is
There's a deer over there.
Oh, he's nice.
Oh, look at this side.
Visit with one of our zoo educators to learn more about the
Charlotte's looking for goats just over here. American goats.
to ensure species survival and habitat maintenance. Entry is included in your one-price admission. Enter through the bridge connecting Hersheypark and Zoo America. Fishing time.
Yeah, they got a little family coaster down there too.
Coasters and rides. Hersheypark truly has something to
So much here, there really is. Yeah, I do love the monorail. Gives you a good aerial view around it all.
this summer.
Big helix down there.
Only at Hersheypark. Climb a 140-foot hill, hit max speeds of 62 miles per hour, dive into an 82-degree drop, and
Awesome skyline for Storm Runner, look at that.
largest underflip on 3 custom.
Fantastic coaster that.
Hersheypark is not just open for summer fun. Enjoy coasters, fun, and Hersheypark hobby during
There's Chick-fil-A. Oh, love it. Oh yeah, so right round. Yeah, it was nice for lunch, that one, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. Nice ride round there on the monorail. Some good scenic views. Always enjoy a good monorail.
It's nice to take some shade.
It is. Cap's going back up. We've also got Reese's Cup Fusion just over there, which is another dark ride. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get time for it. I think that was the new ride last time we were here in 2019. But yeah, you can just see the facade of it over there. Some nice photo ops over here too. Yeah, that's got an hour wait, even for a dark ride. Sky View, which is that chairlift. And yeah, sun's starting to go down now. It's a little bit cooler than it was, which is nice. Yeah, this is like the main street where you come in all down here. Lots of people seem to be heading towards the exit, which makes it good for the last couple of hours here for us. Right then, we're going for a ride on Comet now, which is the oldest roller coaster here at Hersheypark. Built by Philadelphia Toboggan Company and opened back in 1946. Just here on the right hand side. I like how they got the little sign out, Comet entrance. It said 25 minutes on the app. I know we can't really trust it, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. So let's go and give it a go. Waited about 20 minutes there for our ride on Comet this evening. It was lovely with the sun going down tonight here in Pennsylvania at Hersheypark. And I tell you what, that is a brilliant wooden roller coaster. Fantastic layouts on there.
Oh, that rode so well. Got some really good airtime on there as well.
You can tell they really look after it. It's all painted up nicely, as you can see. And also along with that, quite a lot of the track has been replaced recently as well. That's the thing with these older wooden roller coasters. Really important to look after them. Big part of the history and heritage of these parks. And yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed it. It was on the back row. And I tell you what, you get some good airtime on there.
I really liked the airtime.
I do like them trains on there as well. Very similar trains to the likes of Phoenix that we did yesterday down at Knoebels. Yeah, you got a seatbelt and not just the actual lap bar, but the lap bar on there is really high up for everyone. It's in the same place, doesn't come down tight, so it means you get some great ejector airtime. And yeah, really nice layout down by the water as well. Park's really starting to filter out now with about an hour to go, so we're going on Super Duper Looper. Earlier on, we saw the line all the way back down here. Well, yeah, it looks pretty quiet, pretty much up to the station by the looks of it. That's the thing with these parks. Even if they do get busy, you're certainly best staying until the end. You can get loads of rides in. Yeah, we're getting this in now. Classic Schwarzkopf. And there we go. It's actually a walk-on. Like, it shows you how accurate the app is, because it says that it's a 60-minute wait. So yeah, not very accurate with the app. So if you are coming to this park, probably ignore the app. Lovely evening for it. I'm so happy we had time to get on Super Duper Looper. It opened here in 1977, classic Schwarzkopf looping coaster. And you know me, I love my all the rides, Schwarzkopf, and yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed getting on there again. Did you like it, Charlotte?
Yeah, that was so smooth. It was really good fun.
For its age, built in the 70s, it's ridiculously smooth, and just a lap bar on there as well, no other seat belts or anything like that. Schwarzkopf, I really wish they were a manufacturer that's still around to this day, because yeah, they do some brilliant rides. It makes me wonder now what they would be building if they were still a manufacturer, because back in the day they were so far ahead of everyone else. And you know, it's not just about the loop itself, it's about the rest of the layout. And yeah, I love how it comes back through the loop here, and you've got the interaction with Great Bear just above it there. And Charlotte's been making a really interesting comment about this park throughout the day, haven't you?
It feels a bit like Gröna.
Yeah, in Stockholm, Sweden.
Because with everything being so close and compact, that's what it feels like.
I've never thought of it that way before. Well, I've only been here once, but
feel
yeah,
like that.
there you go. Yeah, I've never thought of it like that. But Charlotte is definitely right. It's certainly got Gröna vibes in some areas. Obviously, it's much bigger than Gröna, but yeah, like this area has got rides on top of each other, and yeah, I can see exactly where she's coming from. I also know where she's going now, back through the mister. Well, considering how busy it's been, and with it being the opening day of a major new coaster, we've got in so many more rides than I thought we would do today, and there's still an hour left, which is great. And yeah, we're going to go and ride Fahrenheit now, which is another Intamin coaster, and other than the Vekoma Boomerang, you'll have done all the thrill coasters here then, which is great.
I'm really pleased with what we've done.
Yeah, like fantastic. All you're missing is a couple of family bits, really. Yeah, we're going to make our way around there now, and then hopefully we should have time for one final go on Wildcat's Revenge. So Fahrenheit opened here in 2008, built by Intamin, and yeah, as you can see, it features a 97-degree drop and also 6 inversions. Should we go and ride? Look at all these school trips all going. Oh, it's worked out great for us in the end today. Right then, so we've just come off Fahrenheit, and yeah, much quieter this evening now, which is great. And yeah, I really enjoyed getting on that. 6 inversions packed in, and you know what? It's a great ride, really intense, isn't it?
Yeah, certain sections on there is a bit too intense for my liking.
I tell you what though, there's a lot happening in quite a short ride layout actually. Lots of elements packed in, some really whippy, snappy transitions. It's pretty smooth as well, which is good. It would benefit from a lap bar restraint, something similar to like what Intamin do with Velocicoaster now. Something like that would have been great. However, you got to think this is opening 2008. Part of me feels like this was them trying to do a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, really, you know.
Maybe so. I mean, the overhead restraints aren't too bad because they are a bit padded, so it is a little bit better. But when they come up in the station, my head gets stuck up.
But no, it was great getting on there. Like Charlotte said when we were on there, it's weird going up a vertical lift hill, like just 2 across, isn't it?
Yeah, 'cause normally you used to have 4 across, not just 2.
Yeah, I never really thought about that until you said it. But yeah, it's a good point. We're used to the Eurofighters. But now I enjoy getting on it. Some really snappy moments, and there's a great pop of airtime near the end. Real ejector, and then some banking to the left, which is really forceful. I mean, it's a great ride, and it looks beautiful with the track colour.
Oh, I love the track colour. It looks like it's been painted. It looks like it's brand new.
Yeah, I think I remember reading online that it was painted last year or the year before.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it does, and it was nice view from up there as well. Looking over Wildcat's Revenge. While the sun's going down here at Hersheypark, and we're back for another ride on the absolutely awesome Wildcat's Revenge on its opening day. It's always great coming to opening days for coasters, and yeah, just to be here and see it. Everybody enjoying it. It's an epic ride, and I tell you what, it felt like it had been running all day when we were on it this morning, so I can't wait to see how it rides now. This is going to be flying round. Charles making the most of the fun there. There she comes. Wow, look at that. With the sun peeking through the wooden structure. Let's go and ride again. Well, we had a second ride there on Wildcat's Revenge, and you know what, that coaster is phenomenal. We was on row 3 that time, and yeah, we got some great airtime still down near the front on there. That's the thing with RMC coasters, they vary so much depending on where you sit, and yeah, we had airtime in different places on there. We were pushed up into the hills. It's an amazing ride, and I forgot to really mention it earlier because there's that much been going on. It's been a brilliant day though. But yeah, actually as soon as you come out the station, you got like a little pre-drop before the lift hill, which is great on there too.
I quite like that. It's quite different. Instead of going straight into the lift, you've got that little bit of twisty track, which is great.
3 trains operating on there now too, and I just want to say big well done to the operations on there.
They are so good.
Yeah, really good at getting the train sent out. And what makes this even better is the fact it's actually got an onload and an offload, which does help get the train sent out faster.
It's a lot more easy because you've got people getting off, then that train can go in empty and then people can get on, but the ops are just great, like running down, really good.
Yeah, for an opening day that's what you need, but really it should be like that all the time on all the rides. But no, fantastic, really enjoyed getting on that today on its opening day, 2 rides, and it's not been that busy on there.
No,
really.
It's not really.
Fantastic, what a brilliant RMC, one of the best RMC coasters out there, that one.
Completely agree.
That isn't just opening day hype talking either, genuinely,
It rides so well.
it does, it's amazing. It's definitely not a mid-tier, don't come here expecting it a mid-tier. It's a brilliant RMC, one of the best out there in the world. Well, it's just gone 8 o'clock and the park is now closed. I mean, we're making our way up to the exit. But yeah, this building here actually had the carousel in last time I was at this park. And now the carousel's been moved and is part of the new Chocolate Town entrance, which is pretty cool. And much like when you go to Disneyland and see the statue of Walt Disney, here you've got the statue of Milton Hershey, 1857 to 1945. There's a lovely fountain just here. And you know what, I'm so glad we got on Candymonium this morning. It's only operated for about 2 hours today, so I'm so pleased we started off on it. If we didn't, we wouldn't have got to experience it. It's spent a lot of time down, I'm not too sure why. Yeah, maybe because of the heat possibly, I'm not too sure.
Train's
But
just going into the off the transfer.
oh, is it? Oh, there you go, I'm not too sure then. Yeah, but yeah, I'm so glad that we got to ride it. Maybe they've managed to fix the issue now, or maybe it was because of the heat and it's cooled down now. Oh, and the sun going down here at Hersheypark and that awesome sign for Candymonium. God, I tell you what, they look sexy, don't they, B&M Hypers? All these entrance buildings are really nice up here, and yeah, that's the new location for the carousel. I say new, it's been there for like 4 years now, but yeah, when I was last here, it was where that other building was. You've got the Chocolatier over there, which is a restaurant and bar, and then you exit the park to the big gift shop that really does look like a chocolate factory. I do love this. Wow, look at this shop, and of course this was new with the entrance that was redone. This is awesome in here. Loads of merch with all your Hershey's characters on, t-shirts, awesome lighting. Wow. And there's the restaurant at the top. You love these characters, don't you?
So cute.
This is quite something in here. Oh, I like how that's like big wheel gondolas. Hey, they sell the Coaster Dynamics down in here. These are really cool. The various different coasters. I like those. Well, there we go. That brings us to the end of our visits here to Hersheypark in Pennsylvania. We've had an absolutely brilliant day here today for the opening of Wildcat's Revenge.
Oh, we've had such a good day. We've managed to get on so much more than I thought we would do. With it being the opening day, I thought it's going to be really busy, but we've got round and done quite a bit.
It has been busy, but you know what? We got in early and it filtered out later on, which has really helped. And Charlotte, you've been on all the thrill coasters other than the Vekoma Boomerang,
I'm really happy about that. I'm not too fussed about the boomerang, to be
Nah,
honest.
it's one of them, isn't it? But we've prioritised things we really wanted to get on. Along with that, we've done some of the other great rides too, like the monorail and the Kisses Tower. But yeah, coaster-wise, we've done some great things. You know we love Wildcat's Revenge. That's an epic coaster, it really is.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, the airtime. But along with that, Storm Runner, that was great, wasn't
I
it?
really enjoyed that. That was really good fun.
Great Bear, fantastic B&M Inverse.
Yeah, that was really good. Candymonium was really good as well.
Yeah, so glad we got on it.
I
You can
know.
see it there, dominating the skyline behind us. And that's the thing at this park, it really has a great skyline. We got you on Skyrush, or Thigh Crush as a lot of people call
I
it.
really didn't enjoy that.
No,
at
it
all.
wasn't great. It's not even one in my top 3 at this park. And then along with that as well, we just captured the atmosphere from this opening day. And that's the thing, people will be coming here for many years in the future. Many people will, but we were here on the opening day for that big ride, which is amazing.
Really special. special.
Yeah, fantastic. To see the first public train and soak it all up has been amazing. In terms of the general atmosphere, it's been great here today. There's so many rides at this park, lots to enjoy. Operations have been nothing to shout about. We said about Laugh Track earlier on, that wasn't great at all. Awful on there. Throughout the rest of the park, operations have been okay. They've been a bit slow in other places. I think that's the thing. Some of the lines here are long because the operations have been quite slow. Like Candymonium, there was 3 trains stacking up. Some of the other rides stacking. Yeah, quite slow on the ops today, which last time I didn't really notice. But today, with it being really busy, you can really notice that. But you know what? We've still got loads in. We've really enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you so much to the guest services manager for gifting us entry today. We really do appreciate it. Really kind of you. But it's been an absolutely brilliant day here at Hersheypark. I've wanted to come back here for 4 years, and it's been so nice seeing the entrance, not a construction site this time, and getting on not just Candymonium, but also their brand new ride, Wildcat's Revenge. But what a great day. And yeah, of course, not forgetting the little walk through this morning.
And I loved the dark ride. That was really good.
Yeah, that was brilliant, wasn't it? There's so many other rides here. We could have done a day too, but like we said earlier on, you can't do 2 days everywhere, else we would have had to do less parks, and then we really wanted to do 25, didn't we, this trip?
We really did.
And talking of that, next park coming up, Kennywood.
Oh, another new park for me.
Historical amusement park. We've got some great rides. I'm looking forward to getting on Steel Curtain for my first time tomorrow, so that'll be absolutely awesome, I am sure. But from Hersheypark, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you at Kennywood.